Magic Mud, Inside Out Eggs. Impress your friends with these experiments you can do at home. And hit the red button down below to subscribe to our channel. Inside Out Boiled Eggs. Who wants a normal boiled egg when you can make an inside out version? Impress your buddies with an egg that has a white center surrounded by yolk. This fun culinary trick comes from Japan, and you don't have to own a professional kitchen to create a reverse egg. Simply stick tape around the shell to protect it. Then place the raw egg in some pantyhose. Secure it inside and spin repeatedly. The centrifugal forces swap the yolk and white around. Amazing! Magic Mud. Who wouldn't love glow-in-the-dark glue? Your buddies certainly will. Chop potatoes into tiny pieces, cover with hot water, and stir for a few minutes. Strain out the potatoes, and after 10 minutes, a white layer appears in the water. Clean the white glue with fresh water. Pour this mix into a jar and shake it. Leave it for 10 minutes, pour out the impurities and water, and 2 days later, it will be powder. Mix it with tonic water, and the quinine makes it fluorescent under black lights. Move it around, and it hardens into a dough, but leave it for a few seconds and it collapses into liquid again. You can use cornstarch instead of potatoes for a shortcut. Totally magical. Jelly worms. You'll love seeing the expression on your friends' faces when you serve them worms when they come around. Of course, they won't actually be the real live creatures that wiggle in the dirt. They'll be made out of jelly. Place a load of straws together to fill a container, holding them together with a rubber band. Pour in jelly. Once set, release the worms by rinsing with warm water. Slime. Give your friends a big handful of slime just for fun, or make this gack for a Halloween party. It's so easy. Dissolve 1 teaspoon of borax powder in a cup of water. Mix 4 ounces of clear or white glue with half a cup of water. Add food coloring or glitter. Then stir the mixtures together. As borax is a chemical used in detergents, this is definitely not something to allow near anyone's mouth. Share this experiment with adults and older kids, or use liquid starch instead. Rubbery eggs. Show your friends what a magician you are by making an eggshell disappear and an egg bounce. Simply place a raw egg inside a glass jar and cover with white vinegar. Bubbles will appear on the eggshell. Pop on the jar lid and leave for a week. Just change the vinegar halfway through. Rub off any remaining shell and hey, presto! You have a rubbery, translucent egg. You can squeeze it a bit and see its yolk at the top. Drop it from about 1 inch and watch it bounce. Orange float or sink. If you and your buddies like guessing the outcome of things, you'll like this. Fill a tall glass vase 3/4 full with water. Ask your friends if they think an orange will float or sink. Chances are they'll say it'll sink as it's heavy. Peel the orange and ask again, float or sink. It makes sense they'll say float as it's lighter, but a peeled orange sinks. It's down to buoyancy and pockets of air in the peel. For the ultimate mic drop, just say Archimedes' principle. Boom! Egg in a bottle. Yes, you can get an egg inside a bottle with a narrow neck. Boil it for 20 minutes and peel once cool. Stick 2 birthday candles in the narrow end of the egg. Light the candles and put the flame inside an upside down bottle. Let it warm the air inside the bottle for a few seconds before you lower the bottle, making the egg seal the opening. The candles will go out and the egg will shoot up into the bottle. Blow hard into the upside down bottle. Raise it up fast and out the egg comes. Homemade plastic. You don't need a chemistry lab at home to create your own plastic. All you need to do is slowly warm half a cup of heavy cream or milk. When it simmers, keeping stirring in spoonfuls of vinegar until it starts to gel. You could use lemon juice instead. It's the acid that reacts with the case in the milk or cream. Leave it cool and then wash it off with water. You could make some pretty cool gravity-defying sculptures with this rubbery stuff. Balloon skewer. Your friends probably won't believe you when you say you can push a skewer through a balloon without it popping. But once you know the secret behind it, you'll be able to impress them with your skills. Rub washing up liquid over your balloon. Then pierce the balloon at its thickest parts where it's under the least strain. These are the top and the bottom. The science behind it is to do with long chains of molecules called polymers. These are elastic enough to stretch. Elephant's toothpaste. Who wouldn't want to see something called elephant's toothpaste, right? You get a load of foam cascading out of a bottle, and the stripes make it look just like giant toothpaste being squeezed out. Mix together 2 tablespoons of warm water with 1 teaspoon of yeast for 1 minute. In a plastic bottle, mix together a squirt of dish soap, a few drops of food coloring, and half a cup of 6% or higher hydrogen peroxide. Place the bottle in a pan to catch the toothpaste. Pour the yeast mixture into